Welcome to Successful Toy Podcast, where we shine a light on the positive side of every journey. Our platform is dedicated to celebrating the success stories and unique experience of people from all walks of life, regardless of their fame or background. Whether you're a well-known figure or just starting out, the Successful Toy Podcast is here to share your story and inspire other listeners with your achievements and insights. Join us as we explore a diverse range of topics and uplift voices that deserve to be heard. Everyone has a story to tell, and we're here to listen.
Hey y'all, hey. So today this interview is very exciting for me because he's one of my favorite TikTokers. When I have a bad day, I just go on TikTok and I see that he posts a video and I fucking watch it, and then I get stuck on his page and I have to tell myself, okay, get off this man's page, okay? So today we have with us Daniel. Okay, aka if y'all don't know who the fuck he is, let me tell y'all, that is the employee, the petty employee, okay? The one who, man, fuck all you hoes, man, fuck your mama, and I love him so much. Okay, Daniel, tell these people who you is, but don't give it too much because I'm gonna give you the platform after the show.
Sure. So I am Daniel Scott, aka the petty employee. I say and do the things that people want to do and say in their offices because everybody has one of those in their office.
And you know what? Kind of think of it. I think when I used to work, I think I was the petty employee because I say shit to the management and they be looking at me and everybody else be like, girl, I be wanting to say that shit. And I be like, well, why the fuck y'all ain't said? Don't let me be the bitch to speak for y'all. Bitch, I'm speaking for me only, not for y'all.
See, you my twin. I knew it. So
I feel like, yeah, I think I was that petty bitch at work. Yeah. So what's your shirt say today before we get into these questions?
This is a warning, the petty employee. Like, look, I've got it on my shirt. If you don't read, I can't help how you feel at the end of the day. Because I made this right here, right? Like, I wear this all the time.
Period. So guess what? I need y'all. Well, we're gonna say that. We're gonna say that for the show. So today's episode is sponsored by Shiesty Apparel. Shop with them. Make sure to follow at shiesty.apparel on IG. Okay, let's get into it because I'm too excited. I need to calm down. Okay. What inspired you to create the character, the petty employee, on TikTok?
So look, I have been working in the corporate world for a very long time. And like, you know, it got to me because like I always see these little clicks for me. It was almost like high school and the workplace all over again. And you just had these groups and these run and tells and, you know, people who just wanted to make our lives miserable. Look, that is just my job. I am not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to be your bestie. Like, just let me do my job, earn my money, and go home. And I started talking with all these other people, and they said the same thing. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm going to become the petty employee. Like, this is my calling. And now I just take advice from these people who send me messages telling me their stories of like horrific events at work, and I create videos about it.
So what do the employees have to say when you come in on your bullshit at work? What do they be saying?
Look, I'm somebody who wears my emotions on my face. I've always been that way. So like, you know where I'm coming from before I even open my mouth. Not to mention, I always open my mouth before I think. So that has gotten me in a lot of trouble. I've been fired from a lot of jobs. I wear that with a badge of honor. I'm sorry. Because I can't do it. I especially the run and tells. Those type of people, like some things don't need to be told. You know, some things we can handle amongst ourselves because we're all grown ass people. But them run and tells the HR, like I've spent so much time in the HR, I feel like I'm living back in high school in the principal's office. It's horrible.
Well, clearly they love you, so you ain't fired yet from this one.
Look, I'm just gonna say this: employee contract.
Oh shit. Period.
You got to make yourself valuable. Let me tell you, in your workplace, you got to make yourself valuable. So if they lose you, like it's going to be a major disruption. And I have learned that companies will put up with a lot of shit when they know it's going to be a shit show when you leave. So sometimes you can get up, turn the other cheek.
Long as you do your work, baby, they gonna keep you. Long as you ain't doing nothing to jeopardize the job, we don't care.
Exactly. It's all personality issues.
Yep. How do you balance your time between running your small business and creating content for TikTok?
I do TikTok. I really don't do TikTok for the monetization. I do it out of fun because I'm a creative person. I'm also an actor, so I like doing things that give me a creative outlet when I'm not working. So that's where the TikToks come in. It gives me that release of creative energy. So I put it out there, and I really am truly so glad that all my videos are so warmly accepted, and so many people find them funny, because it does bring me tremendous joy to know when I get messages from people who say, you make me laugh every day. I'm like, that is like the greatest compliment in the world.
Yes, you do. I mean, I haven't had a boring video from you yet. Because when I tell you, all the shit be making sense, and it's like, that's what the fuck I be feeling when I used to work. So I'm quite sure it's somebody in the world everywhere that can relate to your shit, because it's about the work.
It's the things you want to say, but you can't say, or people are afraid to say, because that check really, I get it. So let me say it for you. Just watch my video. Like, play it loud enough for them to hear it, and they'll know.
For real. For real. What has been the most rewarding aspect of having over 400,000 friends on TikTok?
Oh my God, it's the people, for sure. Like I literally, and this is no joke, I will lay in my bed at night reading the comments. This world is filled with undercover comedians. Like, people be writing things in the comments that just have me rolling and crying. I'm like, I love that, and I'm a people person. I just love being around people. So I started this during the 2020 when we were cooped up in our houses, and so I've met people from around the world, and I'm just so honored and grateful for that, because it has been absolutely a wonderful experience.
I love that for you. I love that for you. Stinking ass TikTok. Y'all took my page down.
I know, and they've been doing that a lot lately to some people. I don't know what's going on. Or shadow banning.
That's why I still got one, but I only use it for TV. So I only use it to watch the people and get all the teas from the people and stuff like that. I was like, I ain't posting it. Okay, bitch, I be loving hearing these story times, for real. So we're gonna get into one of the videos, so they can understand what we talking about and who the fuck you is, in case they don't know. So let's get into the first video of the episode. So please let us know how y'all feel about this video, because when I tell y'all, I love it. So I picked my 3 favorites. So let's see if you guys gonna like them.
I'd be glad when somebody get that hoe and drag that bitch and beat the fuck out of her. And I can't wait. And I hope somebody do it and put it on World Star. Show that bitch.
Let me tell you, when I used to work and these big motherfuckers I ain't like, and I'd be like, bitch, I can't beat them, but I beat that bitch ass.
Look, and shout out to the people with the original sounds. I am so appreciative of y'all putting out those sounds, and I make sure that I use your original sounds. But thank you for giving me the content, because it's been.
Yes, man. I guess it be the way you do that shit. Like, bitch, I'm hanging inside the office, and I'm in HR, and I want to tell you, I know somebody beat that bitch. Like, I can literally see you fucking doing this shit, like, in the space with you while you doing it.
And do you know how many people I get that are HR people and they're like, oh my God, I watch your videos and I love it. I'm like, oh, thank you. They're about you, but thank you.
Yeah, you wouldn't
So
love it if I was working for your company, though. Your ass would fire me.
right. That part.
They like,
That
bitch, I
part.
ain't got to deal with it. So let me tell him I love your video because you ain't got
Exactly.
no.
Oh my God.
Can you share some challenges you face in growing your TikTok following and how you overcame them?
If you, I don't know, I have thousands of videos, but if you ever had the time to scroll down to the very beginning ones, because I've never deleted any of them. It was really finding my footing and finding my niche. My first videos were just kind of all over the place, and then I found that having a consistent theme, and responding to people, and just showing that you're an active TikToker, because I think that's what people are really looking for when they follow you, is they're looking for engagement. And like I try to answer as many comments as I can. When you get up in those high numbers and the hundreds of thousands of followers, it's really hard to get every comment because you receive hundreds a day. But I really do put an effort in. I mean, I consider it my obligation to the people who spend the time looking at my videos and supporting me to also respond to their comments and stuff. So that took a little thing because I'm like, I'm not making no money from this. Like, why am I going to spend so much time? But then I think about the person who's actually on the other end, and I'm like, well, I owe it to them. So yeah, so it's definitely carving out time to give back to the love, because they're giving you the love, you need to give the love back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once you start doing that, and then people start recognizing it, and then once you get high, they just start sharing your stuff and sharing your stuff. It's just almost like blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Sharing your stuff, and even though you're using other people's sounds, they still can what is called on TikTok when, say for instance, I was to do one of your things and I put yours beside the video that I recreated of you saying it.
Oh yeah,
I know.
the split screen.
Yeah. What is called?
Yes.
But even people doing that with your videos, so it's like, yeah, you're not the original person for the sound, but it's the way you presenting it to us. It was making it funny and like brightening up your day and stuff.
And I encourage everyone to go and click that sound and watch the original, because yeah, you gotta give those people credit, because mine was funny, but they created it, so they owe the credit for actually creating it. I love some Daniel to it.
And I love the fact that you still give them their shout out. You don't pretend that it's, you know what I'm saying? We all know it's not your sound, but at the same time, like, you're not taking full control. Like, you still giving them people their shout outs, because a lot of people always talk about that. Like, people be stealing my stuff, but you can at least say, this is by, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and that's one thing TikTok does wrong, is like when I repost old, how on your TikTok it'll come up and show you a post you did like back in 2022, and it'll ask you to repost it. And when you repost it, it puts you as the original, and it doesn't carry the original creator over. So they need to change that up, because that's kind of unfair. Because I've had some reposts go viral and it looked like I was the original sound, and I wasn't. So TikTok needs to change that and correct that.
Period. Mahogany said, love that you acknowledge them. Yes, I love that.
Oh, thank you.
How has playing the petty employee influenced your personal and professional life?
None at all, really, because that's me. So people know. Listen, I'm a double whammy. I'm a Virgo and I'm a petty employee. And so if you know Virgos, we are. Look, we some petty ass bitches, and we will hold a grudge. So this was nothing new for people in my personal life. They're like, yeah, that's right on cue with him. I mean, and in my professional life, same thing. Like, I've always been one who speaks up and speaks out against people who in the office who have to like bring them around. Because I'm all about like, let's have fun, let's make it light. And then, you know, you get in those office with those people who, you know, want to form cliques, or they smell like their cat from home, or, you know, whatever that, and they bring it here and I just give it back to them.
Got you. I love that. What advice would you give to other small business owners looking to use TikTok as a platform for growth?
Oh my gosh, use it. Just make your videos entertaining and fun. I would say if you're doing a voice, like a voice TikTok, make sure you use a popular trendy song and just turn the volume all the way down on the song, but use your voice, because TikTok does promote those videos. They're using their little, you know, TikTok mark sounds. And yeah, just have fun with it. Make it creative, like, and kind of find your theme. Find out what works for you, and then just keep going with that, because that's what people will gravitate towards. People will, they like the consistency. Like when I go off sometimes and I do, like, I've done a video here and there about a rant or something that had nothing to do with the petty employee. It hardly got any views. Like it was, so I think people want consistency. It's like TV show. You know, you go to your favorite TV show, you wouldn't want to see some other show. Like you'd want to see that show. So that's how
and you know what? It's crazy that you say that, because I remember a video when you was just talking to us about something, and I'm not gonna even lie. I was like, I want to see when he talking about this.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm one of them people, so I ain't gonna even lie to you. Yes, we don't give a fuck about what you got on in your personal life. We just want you to keep giving us the petty employee. We don't care about what you got going on.
Let me tell you what I'm really like bad at doing. Like when I hear people talking and I feel like it's gonna be a long story, I put that on ×2 speed. So I just like, I can make out most of what you mean, but it gets me through that thing, because I'm not gonna sit there and listen for 5 minutes. You don't have 5 minutes for you to go through one thing. I mean, damn, I want to know the story. I want to know the beginning and the end really fast.
Well, Hagani said I need a tutorial for TikTok.
Yes.
And then she said, great tip. Yes, honey. Yes, I'm like you. Like, don't bore me out for the first 5 minutes of the goddamn show. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Breaking the Silent podcast, because I'm definitely talking about your ass. When she be going live, I be like, yeah, I be on there when she started talking. I don't want to see those long ass intros.
It's too easy to flip your thumb like this. It's too easy.
Jesus. Keep me focused here. Here.
Yes.
So we're going to get into another one of his videos. Again, I pick my faves. So this is the second one. Let's get into it.
Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too.
Walks around the house. Man, fuck all you hoes, man. Listen, I came across the original song. I was like, no, he ain't singing it right. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too.
That is the best song.
What? I cannot sing the original how the original supposed to be sung. No, he ain't singing it right.
That man belonged at the Grammys. I'm just gonna say that. I just think he belonged.
Oh shit. Let's get into these comments before we go to the next question, because that is my most favorite one right there. Don't do me like that. Yes, girl. God, lay. I'm not gonna say for real, man. Okay. Oh Jesus, I needed that loud. How do you come up with ideas and scripts for your TikTok videos featuring the petty employee?
Y'all, I mean, I'm telling you, people be sending me messages and DMs and telling me like horror stories, and I make a video out of it. I just pick a sound and I do a video out of it. Like these are all like coming from stories from people. Yes, absolutely.
Got you. Okay,
and in the comments, they leave it in the comments.
And you like, okay, got your next video.
Yes, absolutely.
Woo, Jesus. What role does engagement with your followers play in your content creation process?
Oh, like I said, I'm really, really, really big on carving out time. Mostly like when I'm laying at bed at night, I spend a couple of hours going through comments and liking them. And then the ones that make me laugh, making sure that I made notes on them and stuff like that. So, like I said before, and I say it again, you really, really, really have to engage back because it's so unfair for people to spend time looking at your stuff and liking your stuff, but then you don't ever respond to them. So I love engagement, and like I said, I've met some wonderful people. Some people I've met on TikTok over the years have become some really close dear friends. So, and we actually go out and do things together and stuff. And so it's not like we're just TikTok friends. We're like literally friends.
And I understand that when you say engage back with your followers, because without them, who gonna support you? So when I tell you, I had somebody inbox me on my podcast page on the Instagram, and that girl literally said, "Oh, I have a question. Do you respond back to regular people or just celebrities? Because I only see you in the comments on celebrities' pages." And I'm like, well, baby, you don't pay attention, because anybody that comes in on my page, even if they follow me, I follow them back, I engage back. And then I'm like, why the fuck am I even responding to her? Bitch, I never seen you like nothing or commented on nothing on my fucking page. So why the fuck am I even talking to you right now?
And you know what I don't get about why people don't understand is that shit is going to come back to haunt you at one time. I mean, because what if your page, what if those people that you talk to like that blow up? Then they gonna come after you. And I'm like, every action, there's a reaction.
Yeah.
So, I'm very, very careful, like, with comments too. Like, I don't know if you've ever paid attention, but like, I monitor my comments. And if somebody is negative to somebody else or doing something, I'm taking that stuff off because I don't want to contribute to the negativeness. I mean, the pettiness, it can be looked at as negative, but it's supposed to be
but it's fun. It's petty.
I'm not targeting anybody. I'm not putting anybody on there and targeting them. And that's the key thing.
I love that. Can you discuss any collaborations or partnerships that have been particularly impactful for your TikTok success?
Oh gosh, no, I haven't been doing any. Like, I don't do a lot of collaborations because I really don't know how to go about that. So I just partnered. I found the Petty Picasso. I don't know.
I seen you. I seen you I seen you had show his page and stuff, and I was like, okay, I gotta check him out. Okay, but I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to cheat on you, but I'm gonna check him out.
No, go ahead, because I'm telling you, he has been so warm and receptive in our messaging, and I was like, can we do a collaboration? Because all of his stuff falls in line with my stuff, and his is more relatable to like personal relationships, and mine are more employee relations. So I think it's going to be great. I think we're building on something, so that's going to be like my first real true collaboration.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think too, like you put those people, they really work with you. Like, they ain't said nothing in the video, but I've been seeing like you'll do a little something with them inside of the video. So they really work with you too, like work at your job.
Yes, they do. Those are my the three guys. Those are my friends. Like, those are my coworkers and my friends. Like, those are the ride or dies. Okay, the only people I'll put in my videos are the ride or dies. Like, those are the ones that would basically go rob a store with me.
not the tellers, not the tellers.
Exactly.
We ain't fucking with the tellers.
We ain't fucking with the run and tell. No.
So
we're gonna give them no shine.
We're gonna get into another video, our last and final video of the day. So let's get into it.
Someone came up to me the other day and said that I was unapproachable. And I just thought, yet here you are.
Someone came up to me the other day and said I was fun. You know what? It's so crazy. Like, you said that, and I thought about when I used to be a stripper, how the guys used to tell me that oh, you look so mean, you look unapproachable. That's why I never said nothing to you. But yet you're saying something to me now.
Yeah. Look.
I wish your video was out back then, because I'd have been like, okay, but you're
You know,
saying
it's so
something
funny. I gravitate towards people who I'm from the South, but I gravitate towards people from the North. And like my best friend of all, she's from Brooklyn, and she has a rested bitch face. And people always say that to her, like she looks so unapproachable, but then she is like the sweetest person once you get to talking to her. And I'm like, I met her in college, and I said the same thing when I saw her. I was like, okay, she looks very unapproachable, but I'm attracted to people like that. So I love people who look mean, but then my goal is to win them over. Like I'm gonna win this person over, and it's always astonishing to me. So now I'm never scared or intimidated by approaching people with a intimidating look, because I'm like, I bet they're a softie. So you're a softie.
I am.
So
I am.
I would approach you. I would be like, girl, let's go get us something. Let's go hang out or something.
Yeah, but it's so crazy that they used to say that, because I'd be like, I am the coolest motherfucker you would ever meet. And then once they talk to me and they be like, you ain't lied though, like you cool as fuck. I'm like, yeah.
Right.
So I don't know why I be looking like I don't want to be fucked with when I'm really a turned up motherfucking queen. Like, bitch, I'm lit.
Because lit. You will cut a bitch if you got to.
I will. And fucking will. Don't fucking play with me. And fucking will.
I will too. Trust me. I will. Like it takes me a moment to get to that point, but if you finally get me to that point, shit is on.
Mahogany said, LOL, the last one is my favorite. Love it. Period.
Thank you.
She also said, people say that I look unapproachable too. Mahogany, you look sweet as hell. I wish I had a picture I could have put up here and show y'all. She looks sweet. She don't look like she. See, that's crazy. The ones that
I would make it my goal to approach you. I would find you in the room. I see you, and I'd be like, okay, that one's gonna be my friend.
She said, LOL, I am over here rolling. Love the energy for real. So let's get into our last and final question. Woo-hoo. How do you see your character, the petty employee, evolving in the future, and what are your goals for your TikTok presence?
Oh my gosh. So I'm working on small skits to start putting on YouTube. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, try to get a team together to do that, because I would love to, like, actually create longer, more entertaining skits. So I'm going to do that. I want to transition over into YouTube. It's crazy because YouTube is like its own little ecosystem. It doesn't really transition over into other platforms like other platforms do. So I'm hoping that I can start doing some creative skits on YouTube and kind of build off that, because I am the petty employee is officially trademarked by myself.
Period. So, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited about that. So now I can actually start bringing it to a level that I think people will enjoy. So we'll see. We'll see.
But you know, YouTube is kind of like its own social media. Like you can make posts on there, you can go live, you can do your shorts. So all your video on TikTok, you can put them on YouTube as a short. The shorts, yes. Until you do your skits, you can put all your videos from TikTok, you can put them over there on YouTube as your shorts.
Look, I seriously need a team. Like that's one thing too. When you get up to 100,000, 200,000 followers, and like people are expecting stuff on it, you really do need. I'm doing all this myself. Yeah. I need a team.
Yeah,
it's hard.
So put it out there what you need. Tell God what you need. Let us know what you need, and then you never know who might hear this and reach out. What you need. What you need.
Look, I'm looking for some good people to help me create. And that's really what I need people who understand these platforms like thoroughly, because I get it. Like I'm in the tech world, so I do understand it to a certain extent, but technology evolves every 6 months.
Every day.
It's ever changing, and it's really hard to keep up. So I just need like somebody who's very competent with that side of it, because it's hard to do, and I'd love to start monetizing off of it. Literally, I don't make any money off this. I probably make like a couple of dollars a month.
Mhm. Gotcha.
So
It's crazy because you would think like you make money off of TikTok because the views you get and
yeah,
the followers you have, like, but it sometimes
they
it's
changed
it
it.
don't be all about the money though, to be honest. Like you doing it for
Exactly.
the love, and God gonna make it to where you know what, you're gonna blow up. But I mean, you already blowed up, but when it comes to the money part, it's when God is ready for you to start making money. Right now, it's just probably not the time. So let's look
That
at it
is
in a
so true.
positive way, you know?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I always feel like and I'm 100% agreeing with you. I feel like when your time comes, your time comes.
Mm-hmm.
When God puts you in those places for that reason, that is the way that it's supposed to be. So
Yeah.
I never look at this as a negative. I always, of course, we all have dreams, and
Mm-hmm.
I will always have dreams. But I am certainly content. If it were to stay this way forever, I will continue. I think TikTok changed the thing where they want you to make a video a minute or longer, but that's just not my platform. I can
Right.
do everything in 30 seconds. So
Right.
I can
Right.
get
I
my
don't need
video
to be
out
that
real
long.
quick.
Yeah, for real. Mahogany said technology is always changing. I can't keep up, and I work in technology.
Yes.
Breaking the
Yes.
Silent Podcast says, great episode, fam, as always. Thank you. Thank you, Bri. So
Look,
before we get
we
out of
want this one
here,
to be the top rated one.
for real, for real. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna hand over the platform so you can tell them how to follow you, how to book you, everything you got going on, how to shop your brand, and all that. There.
Okay, well, I am at the Daniel Scott on TikTok, also known as the Petty Employee. But if you search me to Petty Employee, I will be the one that pops up. You can also find my merch at www.thepettyemployee.com, where I have some nice shirts and accessories and things like that. And then you can reach me at sales at the Petty Employee directly, or you can DM me on any of the platforms. I'm at the Daniel Scott on most all platforms, except for Facebook. It's the Petty Employee. But absolutely, I'm going to start Twitch here soon. I've signed up. I'm the Petty Employee on Twitch, but I just haven't got started because like I said, there's a lot going on, and I want to make sure that I'm pumping out videos for you guys on Facebook because that's where all the loyal people are, and I want to get back to them, make sure they get their content. So thank you for the support, and thank you for this opportunity, for this podcast opportunity. I love it. I love doing these, and I love interacting with people. So thank you for that. And to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you accepted my invite on coming on. Mahogany said, going to look you up. Verbal T said she loved that shirt. She say, I'm sorry I am coming in so late, but the t-shirt alone makes me interested in rewatching this episode. Girl, it was funny, honey. You're gonna be laughing, okay? So with that being said, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, comments, and shares. And Daniel, don't you go nowhere, but they got to get the hell out of here. They got to go. But see you guys in the next episode. Love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to the Successful Toy Podcast. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. You can also watch us on Facebook Live. If you prefer to listen, find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Listening Notes, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. See you in the next episode. Bye.